I would say we're very happy with TalentPop, specifically for TalentPop. Um, and yeah, just the fact that our answer rate is 86% and they actually take 49% of our calls. So
Wow.
yeah, it's been a really great change. So yeah, we're super happy.
You're like, hey, we need help with the calls. And you're like, all right, cool. But it's beautiful to see the progression from like walking in during like peak of the peak and like the tough scenario to be able to eventually grow and now be a reliable team to hit those answer rates that you guys are seeing existingly.
I think the party that we were working with previously, they were always dragging down our retention aspects, so like opt-ins and retaining people when they were calling to cancel. And so that has soared tremendously. And I think the Talent Pop team, that took like several months for sure for them to kind of get the hang of it. But that's been astronomical. And Lindsay and Michelle have been here for many, many more years prior to Kate and I, but can attest to the fact that that was always a pain point KPI. And so this is like, what are we, like 5% above where we ever were last year? 6, something like that.
I know even just switching to TalentPop, like we saved so much money this year versus what we were paying Great Falls, and our results have like improved dramatically. TalentPop, it's like we truly are like part of a team. Like we have a stand up specifically for them where like, you know, they turn their cameras on and everyone's involved. And we've looked at, we're doing like a pilot with them to do a commission program with them because like we do really value them and we understand that like the more we give to them, like the more we're going to get. And so, yeah, I mean, I think we've seen all of our metrics improve. Our CSAT is like 95% year to date. Who hasn't CSAT?
You guys are killing it.
Yeah. So, and a lot of those are like really good. I sent to Delix, I think last week, an overview of like, there were 3 TalentPop team members on like the top 10 leaderboard and just like all of the comments, even on some of the interactions that maybe like we wouldn't think are like that, like people seem to really respond well to them. And they just cover really like open mentality for like coaching and feedback. So I just feel like it's complete. It's like night and day compared to our partners before where they were really like, this sounds horrible, but like they were nameless, faceless. Like we didn't talk to them. Yeah. They were like numbers actually. And so it's made a big difference just for like our team morale and our trust and like how they're handling our customers. And
the last question I had, there was another business that was in your state when I remember the conversation I had with you guys a little over a year ago, and they were kind of they're working with another company. It's one of those situations where it's just a bunch of numbers. We don't really know them. We don't have this personal rapport like you guys have been able to build. And then there was this company called TalentPop that was there. Like, what would you tell them if they were evaluating a couple different solutions?
I truly just raved about TalentPop because it is, like what Kate was saying, was totally night and day from the experience that we've had before. Totally night and day. I feel like we are just one and the same with TalentPop. And I think the part that really gets me excited, we're evolving. We're constantly growing, getting new products, different new processes, different things like that. And I love that TalentPop is so open to learning and they're coachable. And that's not only from the teammates, but also from Rhea as well, their team leader. She comes in with like, yes, she's ready to learn, she's ready to adapt, and that really trickles down to the rest of the team. So having that open heart and open mind to different things and just jumping on our fast train, our crazy train sometimes, they match our speed. It may take a couple of seconds, it might just here and there, but they're always just so willing to go with the flow. And that is just a huge thing for me, just keeping that coachable spirit. And they want to be the best. Like they want to be the best that they can be. And they really do show up in their calls and in their interactions. And anytime I'm giving feedback, they're just like, thank you, I'm making a note, or yes, I'll do that next time. Like I love hearing that, their adaptability. So, I mean, I said so many things to that supplement company. I'm like, they can't go wrong with TalentPop.